Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. So we have the new Dream Run boss on the VN server Magmazard, and Kordan is yet again dominating in pre-endless Dream Run. Kordan is creating a fairly big score gap compared to the non-Kordan teams. We're going to show you. First of all, the Kordan team was the only one to be able to clear the common 2 difficulty today. This is the team formation. Pink turn on the right, blue turn on the left, Faramore, Valara on the Stellar Bond, Faramore buffing up Kordan, Shmir in front of Faramore with the Blaze Burn spell, artifact. The whole comp is going to be around Kordan buffing up Shmira because Shmira is actually going to be within range of the hunting circle, and Faramore also for that damage. So this is the top team. There is, however, I'm going to show you on the screen right now, a team which has come close, which is shared by Fez, but it is a No-Kordan team, but it isn't able to actually clear common 2 difficulty today. So that is basically the thing. So if you don't have Kordan built, you are going to be behind on Dream Realm for some specific bosses. And then when we look at actually the hard difficulty, the top team and top score is still going to be the same team as you guys see here. We're going to take a look at a replay of it and see it in action. Or maybe we'll show you the common 2 difficulty replay because this was really close to actually clearing it. So you can see the team basically in action. So the Magmazard has a really big hitbox, and that's why even though normally Shmir in the frontmost tile will not be able to be buffed up by Hunting Circle of Kordan, because of the big hitbox of the Magmazard, she is going to be buffed up in this position. So actually Magmazard is going to take really good advantage of Kordan because he will be able to buff up your frontmost ally carry. And then you also have Faramore, you have Valara from magic circles and debuffs and buff stealing, and then Shmir just for the raw damage with the buffs from Kordan. And this is the top team. Again, if you do not have Kordan today on VN server, you are out of luck. You will not be able to clear common 2 difficulty. This is the only way to clear common 2. And yeah. So now, I mean, we are leaning towards the fact that Kordan is the most meta hero from the A levels of Season 5. And we still have time on his banner, so I wouldn't say commit to him yet, maybe. Unless, for example, you did want to get maybe a slightly higher score in Ravage Realm, then probably you can commit to Kordan. Because I'm most likely leaning towards Kordan being, look at this. See, it barely cleared it. It barely cleared it with the perfect, basically, team setup, meaning nothing else is coming close to clearing this today. If you don't have Kordan, if you don't have these other heroes, you're not going to be able to clear the boss today. What's really interesting is Reinier is actually not being used in this Magmazard boss. So yeah, I mean, I've been kind of surprised due to like Nocturne Judicator, no Reinier, Magmazard, no Reinier, Blightshroom, you are using Reinier, Doomscourge, no Reinier because you have all the summoning comp. So it is a little bit honestly concerning about Reinier. However, what we can say for sure is Kordan is kind of dominating. So far, if we recap the bosses that he's good in, Nocturne Judicator, he is kind of a must. Magmazard, he is a must. Blightshroom, he's not being used. Doomscourge, he is not being used. But Seratial boss, he is being used, and he's kind of a must for that. VN server hasn't had it yet. And we'll see about King Croaker and Necrodraken, but probably not. So it's basically looking like 3 pre-endless bosses where Kordan is a top pick in the best overall team, but that's more than enough reason basically to pull for him. And I think that because he's probably going to be a Nocturne Judicator throughout the season, because he's even being used on global server on endless Nocturne Judicator, I think it is safe for you to actually pull Kordan now, pretty much. But you can always wait, we have more time on the banner. But yeah, I'm leaning towards Kordan being the hero to pull. And honestly, Isabella Shadewing, I don't know. I'm not completely convinced that you need them. Like, I don't know, Nocturne Judicator, maybe there's some different options rather than Isabella that will also do fine. Maybe she can work at lower copies. Shadewing cannot work at low copies, obviously. However, really the only team that he's been good in is Seratial and Blightshroom. And in Blightshroom, there are some other like backup teams. Like, look at this. My viewer doesn't have Shadewing, and he still was getting pretty good scores overall with like zany teams and things like that. So that can definitely get the job done. And Seratial, probably there would be some other options. We've already seen that Cryonaya actually is the best in slot for that team. Obviously, that's pay to win, but basically it shows that other than Shadewing, there could be some potentially other good heroes for that as well. So really, I'm leaning towards Kordan being S+, and then the other heroes wait and see for it. keep holding your swap ticket, basically, is probably what I would recommend. And if you have been building up Isabella gradually throughout the season, it'll be good for you, because if you get her to Supreme Plus, that's going to be great for Nocturne Judicator. She's probably going to have some pretty long-term value in Nocturne Judicator. Maybe eventually being replaced. I don't know in Endless what will happen, but like for a long time, she is probably going to be the best there. So anyway, guys, let me know your thoughts about all of this in the comment section down below. But yet again, Kordan is dominating, looking to be a really solid hero. However, Nazrik, what has happened to Nazrik? That is kind of unfortunate news. I don't know. As the time progresses and we get to, like, you know, hell difficulty and the higher difficulties of Dream Realm for pre-endless, potentially Nazrik will see some usage. But I am kind of disappointed in Nazrik overall, because when Nazrik came out on Banner, he was basically in almost every team. But I wonder whether he was actually released at the perfect time for his usage, and he's maybe not going to be good other than that 1 or 2 weeks of basically hell difficulty of bosses. I don't know. Or maybe Kordan is now just better, because Kordan is honestly a really good buffer for if as long as Shmear can be within the hunting circle. So anyway, guys, thank you guys all so much for watching. That's going to be it for this video. And by the way, exclusive equipment for Kordan, he only needs +5 exclusive equipment. He doesn't even need +10. And his own stats don't really matter much. His damage output is very low. He's just there for his buffing value, and you just need Supreme Plus for that, because that gives that 50 bonus penetration. And yeah, and he can be +5 exclusive equipment even is fine. So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching. That's gonna be it for this video. And if you're thinking about making a purchase in AFK Journey, please use my affiliate link for the official Firelight store. This is the best way you can support me and also gain 5% bonus dragon crystals on your purchase. My affiliate link is in the description of this video and a pinned comment, and you can actually bookmark this link in your browser. And whenever you're planning to make a purchase, just return to the bookmark link and make your purchase. It will support me and be greatly appreciated. So thanks for watching. I'll hopefully see you in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now.